Hi, you've reached Sergeant Scott Crumbaker with the Fort Collins Police Department. Please leave a detailed message including your name, phone number, and reason for calling, and I will call you back as soon as I can. Thank you.
Record your message at the tone. When you are finished, hang up or press pound for more options.
Hey, Sergeant Crumbaker. It's William Montgomery again here. 970-825-4221, 970-412-5463. So yeah, I need to actually address this once and for all, officially speaking, too. So when I called Horton and I left a voicemail initially for this case, or Jackie, I never mentioned anything about the felony versus misdemeanor nature of the charge there. I made a totally different complaint, and so you never actually took that, it sounds like. So I just need to redo it so that you can actually process this. So I still believe that there is a false imprisonment for that charge, regardless of if it's a felony or a misdemeanor, because I was picked up without the actual elements of failed to remain law-abiding past tense. So hypothetically speaking, as a way to kind of work through this issue, let's say you went ahead and decided to charge me with that felony originally, or recharge me, since you dropped the misdemeanor and you picked me back up again with this felony. If you were to charge me with this felony right now, or when you did that night, my underlying municipal charge hasn't even gone to trial yet. And so if you were to go to trial on this charge, misdemeanor or felony, you would quickly not have any elements to meet once you got to trial, if this charge goes to trial before the underlying municipal code misdemeanor charge. Do you kind of see how that works? It's a due process violation. You guys counted your chickens before they hatched. You literally said that I failed to remain law-abiding when all you had as evidence-wise was that I allegedly failed to remain law-abiding. When you write a municipal code ticket, that's all you're doing is just writing a ticket. You're getting them into court. You actually have to convict them in order for you to say that they failed, past tense, to remain law-abiding. It's kind of like you have to actually take the UA and have it come back dirty, or not take it if that's the conditions there, or simply not call. Those are past tense. Once you not call, then you failed to remain law-abiding. Once you, failed to remain, or that's bond conditions, failed to abide by bond conditions. One of the conditions is to remain law-abiding. So what I'm trying to get at here is, regardless of this discrepancy, felony or misdemeanor, let's say it's just all felonies for argument's sake, if you were to go ahead and charge me with this after I get convicted of the underlying municipal code misdemeanor, that would make more sense. That would be an objectively reasonable cop would write that ticket because, look, they just got evidence from the municipal code trial that they failed to remain law-abiding. And so charging me beforehand when you don't have any evidence, and compare that to charging me later when you could still have a better case and have no reason to not look bad, sounds to me like you guys should have gone with the other one anyways. So that's truly what I'm trying to report, is that I was literally picked up without probable cause. Even if it's the felony, even if it's the misdemeanor, it doesn't matter. It was a 14th Amendment due process violation. The actual element of failed to remain law-abiding was not met. It wasn't even alleged. It's not in the charging document. It was never there because, like I said, all you guys have is the allegations that I failed to remain law-abiding. That's not that's not an element that you can meet with. So real quick, if you went to trial, you would not be able to show any sort of evidence. Well, we charged him with this ticket of being on the median, because the judge is only going to look at, well, was he convicted of being on that median? And if not yet, then it sure would look like a bad court case, wouldn't it? Like what was scheduled for June 23rd. You would show up. You wouldn't have anything to show the courts as to my failing to remain law-abiding, past tense, failed, and the elements would not be met. And then you would learn that real quick. Like I said, learning live, my probable cause. And then naturally, you would charge me after I get found guilty of that underlying municipal code charge, if I do, because that's where you get your elements from. So, again, I'm officially reporting this issue to you that I still consider it to be a false imprisonment to be picked up without the element of failed to remain law-abiding met. Doesn't matter if it's a felony.
Approaching the maximum length for a recording. Finish your recording after the tone.
Doesn't matter if it's a felony or a misdemeanor. It's a charge that you guys aren't supposed to use to pick people up with. You're supposed to just adjust their bonds. And then you're supposed to charge this once you actually have evidence. So take this or not. Talk to you later.